So Waseem joined batch 7, recommended by a friend, and we started the journey from day one. It was very clear, straightforward, no hiccups till 1st of September. Right? So if he had given exam on 1st of September, I told him you can give exam now. But since the exam was already 2 weeks later on, so Waseem said, okay, no, I want to give the exam on that. Yeah. He wanted to give exam on my marriage anniversary. So that is okay. But last 2 weeks he did not study. First, Wasim, I want to target that thing. How that impacted preparation, what was the reason, don't need to go nitty-gritty. And what would you recommend to people to do or not do, especially in the context of last 2 weeks?
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Um, yeah, you're right. Last 10 days are the most important before the exam, and we must study in the last 10 days. That happened to me today in the exam, actually. Oh, Mr. Raju and you were very focused on telling me that I have to do something, but because of some professional duties, I was unable. But I tried my best. I tried to do in the nights and days. I converted worked with the
Okay,
professional duties.
okay, okay. So professional duties, this is a very interesting thing. He is a student who was at a certain stage. I said, okay, let him give the exam. Otherwise, I would have asked to reschedule. He could have cleared exam on 1st September. This is when you prepare preventive action. He prepared right at the start, so he was ready immediately for the exam. Okay, Wasim, now let's go to the exam. How was the exam? How did you manage time? Where did you give exam? And if you can walk through that.
Uh, we booked the exam. I was the first one in batch 7 to book the exam, and as you happy anniversary to you first of all. Because it was your anniversary, we were booked on the 16th. Remember? And booking the exam was the first step in preparing for the exam because it gives you a timeline. So I followed the instructions from you and Mr. Raju to do the RCAs, to go with the topics first and that. Um, in my opinion, the RCA is the best thing which happened to me because it cleared my concepts in the initial phases, and then afterward the PMI mindset got into me, and that helped me in the exam today. Last 2 weeks I didn't study as much as required. As you said, I was ready in 1st of September, and I thought I could have cleared with all above target, but unfortunately I didn't. Um because of this, not studying in the last 10 days, as you suggested. The exam today was not so difficult, actually. There was no what we call them, drops,
Drag and drops.
drag and drops, no technique, no calculation questions. It was all scenario-based questions. I think knowledge-based questions were only 20, maybe overall out of 180, 20 questions were knowledge-based. Otherwise, all were scenario based. And today I cleared the exam because of the RCAs I did 1.5 months back or 1 month back. Because the RCA, when you type something, it gets into you. It gets into you, that the concept gets into you. Yeah. When the concept is clear, you can answer the scenario based question.
Okay, okay. How did you manage time into that?
Time, sir, as you told me, 80, 75, 75. The first portion, as you told me, it was a bit not difficult, but the lengthy questions were there. So it took me some time. Initial first 30 questions took me more time. Then I saw the time and it actually I got a bit, what we call it, panicked. Then I stopped myself. I didn't did the next question. And I did the breathing exercise as you told, and it took me a minute, but then again started and I completed in 75 minutes the first portion. Then it was easy from that point on, Yani, that because the second and third portions were not that difficult. It didn't took me, and I told you in the phone, I completed 30 minutes before the overall exam, Yani. And I didn't review any question because I thought what I did, Yani, khalas. Because in my mind at that time the 180 mock number 6, I think the random mock or mock number 5, I think I got 54% marks in that. You remember that was the difficult mark I got, what I in my total what I was studying. So I thought it's so easier than that. If I got 54 over there, I can easily get 75, 80 in this or 75. That's why I didn't review most of the questions. Yeah.
Mm, mm. Okay, okay. So if we talk about all the mocks that you did, which mocks were more relevant for the exam?
Sir, the actually today's exam was same as the overall mocks you gave me in the last 10 days.
Mm,
They were not so difficult
mm,
and not very big questions, two-liner, three-liner questions maximum. Yani. In the first 30 questions of the first portion were three-liner questions, not more than three-line any question was there. Then there were two-liner, one-liner, single-liner questions were there. Yani. It was all like overall mocks, what you gave me, not the random mocks, the overall mocks.
okay, okay. Okay, what would be your advice to all the people who are preparing, how they should prepare?
Sir, what I said before, first of all, initially the concepts. Initially the concept. First month, go by the topics, do the RC of the topics, the questions and the topics. Because as your methodology, what I understood before, like when I started, I was very confused because you give us only 30% of the data, and then we started the questions. And then when we were doing the questions, I thought, yeah, I didn't study that. But when we did the RCA, it came to me, and then I remembered it. Then when I saw the video again and other videos of yours, then it helped me out a lot. Then after the total topics were done, then we started the simulator. The simulator helped me a lot. It was step by step thing going on. When we did the RC of the topics, it helped me a lot. Then when we did the RC of the simulator, it helped. Then we started the mocks. I didn't do the written RC of the mocks, but I was doing RC overall orally. And
Hmm.
that yeah. I loved your technique. That's a good thing because I am the one who don't like reading books. I didn't read a single book. I just read your booklet, and watch the videos only.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Guys, I asked him to come here because it's your journey. I want here to you guys to ask him the questions and see how this can help you. That is the only reason. Otherwise, I could have recorded it 1 hour earlier or later, right? So if anyone has any question, please feel free to ask him. Please tell us about some jugaad. Your batchmate Sara is asking if there's any jugaad.
God, yesterday Mr. Amir called me last night and he asked me one question. I was actually joking. He said, if a question comes and you didn't understand it, what should you do? And I said, I will make tukka. But he said, no, you must do the elimination technique and then select from the most appropriate two options, one of them. That is the only jugaad that will help us in the exam. That's what happened today actually. Yani some questions were there which were not well, I didn't understood them. I said what he is asking in the question. Then okay, I tried to get the keyword and then uh, look at and do the elimination technique. And two, as Mr. Amir told, two options were relatively same. Then I selected one out of it, and it helped me. There is no jugaad. You cannot clear the exam by Tokawala. You have to go by the concept first, then RCA, and then uh, you have to practice. You have to practice and not do don't do like me. Don't study last 2 weeks and then go to the exam. It will not help. It actually I could have done over above target, but I didn't because of this last 2 weeks. I didn't study. I couldn't study.
Does not matter. You need to pass in the exam. That is the only thing. That is the only thing I am worried about it. That you need to pass in the exam. That is the most important thing, and this is what you have done that matters to me. Which I get the same question paper. No, those people who are over prepared, they get kind of a easy exam. Those who are not very prepared, they get a difficult exam. Definitely helpful for those scary questions. Yeah. Okay. The best Jugara read slowly, agile or what? Elimination technique. The best jugaad is elimination technique. But you cannot do the elimination if you are not prepared. You cannot do elimination if you don't slow down. You cannot do elimination if you have not done RCA. Guys, ask your question. My throat is hurting and I'm only asking. Ask your question, Ali, yourself. So Ali is asking percentage of exam topics in exams.
Uh, Most of them agile. Well, agile was maybe 70% of it.
Okay.
Agile was 70. Then teams. Risk were maybe 5 to 7 questions only.
Okay.
Business environment questions were some like 20 to 30 questions were business environment questions, like for project charter and initiation, before initiation, and stuff like that. Like these questions. Most of them were from Agile. Most questions were from Agile.
Most question were from HR. So, okay. Let me ask you this question. Any question was input, output, tools and technique asking you?
Input, output tools. No, sir.
No, no output. So Sudha, that what one student gave you feedback. So this is the fourth student I took. Sometime even a one question person get, they feel they get. Input, output, PMI never gonna ask. Okay, no drag and drop formula question of 35,000.
No, no, even not in a single formula. Only one was there, but it was not a formula question. It was a straightforward that one sprint is for 1 month. The question was like that. The sprint is for 1 month, and the product owner is asking to complete in 5 weeks. So how would you
Okay, okay, let's not
calculate?
go into detail of the
Uh,
question. Okay, let's not go into the detail of question. Okay, that's good. Okay, anything else that you want to share with them? How they should do? What is the thing that is important for them?
I think I was too much afraid. I think you are ready. You know better. I know you people know better than me, and I was so afraid. I was not so much collaborative in the. You see, I never answered any question. I was attending the coaching calls, but I tried to be away from it. I was not so much collaborative. I was listening to the people, and I was afraid actually. Don't be afraid. It's not so difficult because the agenda the mantra of Mr. Amir is working, and it will work with you even more because you are. I listen to you guys. You know better than me, and you can clear it. Just be confident on yourself, and you will clear it, inshallah.
Let me ask you one thing. Your friend joined. You joined the program on one call because your friend has cleared.
Yeah.
Then why you were afraid?
Sorry, sir.
Then why were you afraid?
I was not afraid of you or people. I was.
Exam. I'm talking about exam. Why you were afraid of exam?
Why I was afraid of exam? Um, what can I say?
Truth. Truth will set.
Exam. I always thought I'm not ready. Well, when you told me that you're ready, that time I feel confident. Before that, I always thought I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Because remember the first mock I did and I got 65%. I told you it's very bad. I'm still very bad, and you told me it's okay. Go with it. Go with the mocks, and you will get better. And I got better, alhamdulillah. And when I got 80%, then you told me, okay, now you're ready. Remember? So it helped us. You helped me actually for that. I was afraid. I thought I am not ready.
Okay. 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 Good question. Almost the same. How to keep mind alert till the end? Once my brain get tired, I am unable to. Okay. Now this is a discussion I am having. The person who replied, this discussion I had about him with Sudha. Okay. So Asad Riaz is doing fabulous with the mocks. So Sudha told me he's doing. I said no. He need to do one in one go 4 hour mocks. Okay, you need to do 4 hour mock that is on simulator. When I made my simulator, I paid a good amount of money to IT team to make the simulator. I specifically asked there should be no way they can stop the simulator. There should be no way you can stop the simulator. Now many of you say me, sir, I want to. No, I designed it this way. Why? So that you have stamina to sit 4.5 hours. Exam is 7 minute tutorial, 3 or 50 minute exam, 10 10 10 minute two breaks, 410, 420, and 10-minute survey. So approximately 5 hours. So if you do not have stamina to sit in the exam, and stamina is only built by practice. Okay, so mock 1, Priya, mock 2, mock 3, mock 4, Sara, Vanita, mock 5. When you do on simulator, when you cannot, like you cannot leave. If you leave, you fail. You need to make four.
Let me answer this one first.
Yeah, what's
This happened with me actually. If you do the mocks, this 180 question mark from Mr. Amir for 4 hours, you have a stamina to do that. Mr. Amir in the initial asked me last 2 weeks I didn't do anything. That's why my stamina was lost. Today it happened to me in the last portion of the exam, and I was so tired. I even left. I told the invigilator I go out. I drink water during the exam. My timer was running, and I went out because I was so much tired. My mind was I could not focus on the questions. The question, as the question was there. So I drank water, I walked for 1 minute and then came back and started again. So you have to do that 180 walk, as Mr. Amir is saying, to sit for 4 hours so that your stamina is built on that.
So you need to do that. There is no way you cannot do into that, right? We need to look into that, and we need to like work into that way, right? If we do that, then and only then we can work into that. And like I like Sarah, your question. Now you are doing people mock, your mind is alert for 60, 70 minutes. When you go to 180 mock first, every single student who do mock number 180, they complain to me. Okay. It's been 4 years I'm listening. And then I tell them, okay, next mock take 2 minutes, 2 breaks. I never even tell them they can get up for the mock one. In mock two, I tell them. Okay, that's important. G. Okay, did you find yourself in a situation where you where back-to-back question left you confused or created a sense of panic? If yes, how did you manage? Rajiv Singh.
No, no, no. Inshallah, when you will reach the question, your exam last 10 days, Mr. Amir will give you the random overall marks. The overall marks is like when you do the topic marks, they are of the same topic. When you do random marks, they are close to same topic. After 3, 4 questions, the topic is changing. But when you do overall marks, every question is different from the different topic. So you will when if you think that last question I did wrong and this one is also going wrong, as Mr. Amil told me that don't forget about it. There is no negative marking. So if you are confused about something, maybe you can flag it in the exam and come back after to review it. Otherwise, go with the flow and don't get panic. If you get panic, you will lose everything. Yeah, you will lose the even the things you will make them wrong. I think.
Okay, okay, that's a good thing. Uh, in simulator, you cannot, in the real exam, you can flag the questions. I did not put that option of flagging or highlighting just to make sure you will waste time. Okay, you will waste time flagging, flagging, flagging. I don't want you to do that. Okay, that's why you cannot flag. G. Sudha, I'm telling Asad will be a very good coach. I told him many times the number of questions Asad and Manaz has asked me, I'm going to ask them to become facilitator once they cleared. Okay, anyone else? Any question they would like to ask? This is your chance. Wasim, please make few questions. Send me a good picture of you. I will put it on a success journey and send me your certificate. Okay, send me your certificate. I told
So
Wasim
as soon as the certificate comes, I will send you.
he will come tomorrow. I told Wasim the first thing. You see, the guy who recommended them, we recommended two-person, Wasim and another guy. He joined. So today I told him, send your certificate to that guy who was thinking I should join or not. So this is always, you see, those people who are committed and work into it, this is the result. Thank you very much, Wasim. I'm proud to have you. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Congratulations,
for you, sir.
Wasim.
Wallah. Thank you for you and your team. Wallah. It was so helpful. You were so helpful. Your team, Mr. Raju, was so helpful to me. Wallah. Thank
Thank,
you. Thank you.
thank you very much. Thank you, Wasim.